All right, so I've had a day to reflect on that little segment yesterday. And I will say this. I don't think that Lifetime is trying to make Gypsy look good. Nope. If they have a whole season and this, let's watch it one more time because I'm going to break this down a little bit different.
So, in the state of Louisiana, the law states that if a child is conceived within a marriage, the husband is the presumed father of that child.
I wish that she had gotten through this divorce process before this happened.
I'm labeled a loose woman, a hoe. I've already seen comments online of people saying that it should have been a condition of my parole to get my tubes tied. The test is less for the public and more for Ryan to say, hey, dude, you're not the father. Accept it and move on.
Now, all of the hours that they have recorded, that is the specific clip that they chose to use, right? That was the clip that they chose to pique the public's interest, to hang in there until March for this to come out. Why? Why? She smiled when she said loose woman. She smiled when she said tell Ryan to move on. That was why she took the test. Ken up there doing this. He was sitting crisscross applesauce. Y'all might not have seen that. Let's see that. This is Ken right now. Crisscross applesauce. With his shoulders, his arms. Look at Gypsy. Look at the neck, y'all. She thinks she a hot girl, y'all. Y'all, her without a filter? Never mind. All right, so we're going to keep this little picture up so you guys could go on and, like, check out the view or whatever. But the fact that this is the clip that they use, to me, it's a strong indication that Lifetime is not going to make her look good. Just like last season, I feel like they tried, but they couldn't, right? And I think this time it's even worse. I think they're going to show her just acting like the victim, but doing stuff like what she did with that smile. And I think they may have wanted to make her look good in the beginning, but I think at this point, they're well aware that it's almost a lost cause. Gypsy isn't going to listen to anybody. And how do you make a woman that used a man with a low IQ, autism, collecting a permanent disability check, and manipulated him for 2.5, almost 3 years to unalive your mom? You sent videos on how to do it, all of that. You get 10 years, he gets life without the possibility of parole. You villainize him as well. You say that he should have been more responsible when he was the one collecting a permanent disability check, right? You go into prison. You're writing all these letters to all these men, being a loose woman. And you find this guy, this one right here, like just like this, you found him, got engaged. He broke up with you for his little boo thing. Steve Wood probably. Whoever was on that app, the G app. And then you find somebody else that's going to look good on parole. And you still talking to this man the whole time. You get out on parole. Oh, no, you actually tell this man how you was dreaming about your ex and all types of stuff. And then y'all goofballs go ahead and get married. Meanwhile, you got this hiding up in the cut. Just like this. And you decide to villainize your husband, gaslight him into thinking that he's overreacting, and then you go ahead and leave him and say he's controlling, he's all these things. And then what? Like, it's a trend. She villainizes everybody, right? And so I feel like thinking about being a viewer watching a show like this, you could see it's a train wreck. And then you know she'd been trolling the internet. Then this girl had the nerve to have a baby. Like, homegirl, you unalived your mom. Your mom would be the closest thing to you. So if you could unalive your mom, your kid ain't off limits to you. I'm just saying, like, when you really think about it and seeing her behavior, I just think it makes it very clear. So I feel like Lifetime almost knows they can't make her look good. It's almost impossible because she set the stage to look bad. And they kind of have to roll with it because they rolled with the fact that the public was giving her all that attention before when she first got out. They weren't going to give her a show. It was the way they saw the public respond to her. That was one of the first things they said to me when they asked me to use my content last season. And they were like, we weren't really expecting this, blah, 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 blah. But what they liked is that I had a different take. I felt like she was a fraud. And I thought it was interesting that that was not the videos that they chose to use last season, which indicates to me they were trying to make her look somewhat okay. But, I mean, she still showed her butt. And by the end of it, she was with him, right? Then saying she was pregnant. I also think that something's very interesting. Do you guys remember when Ryan said on a live one time she sent him a positive pregnancy test in April? Do y'all also remember when it was said that she was telling her little prison buddies or jail buddies that she was pregnant back in April as well? Well, that kind of would line up with a December birth, right? Now, they say he taking a paternity test here or whatever. They said the paternity test is valid. But y'all, do we really know that? I don't know. I just think everything's so funky. And who chases this down? Do y'all see this? This your boo thing? Yo, like, look at all this right here. Like the little chin, the nose, giving Pinocchio. Why else would your nose be giving Pinocchio if you're not a Pinocchio? Y'all, I think it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out because I just don't think they're trying to make her look good. That clip just didn't set the stage to me for them to make her look good. The fact that she was smiling when she was like, move on. The man you cheated on, the man you lied on, the man that you hurt. You gonna say, move on over this? Let me tell you something right now. I'm taking all my makeup off the vanity and grabbing all my designer bags the second I see the man sitting on the bed like this with his arms. I'm leaving with my designer bags and all my makeup. I can leave the shoes, I can leave the clothes, but I'm grabbing everything. I'm grabbing all the other things. And including my spare key for my car. I'm heading out. Yep, I'm heading out. Oh, and my fragrances. I'm heading out, okay? Yeah, I'm definitely heading out. I don't know. What do y'all think? No matter how you slice it, I think they are going to make her look bad. That is just what it is, child.